Module 4, Media Advocacy, Public Communication, and Campaign Messaging. 1. Module Overview. Module 4 explores the power of communication in advocacy and lobbying, focusing on media advocacy, public engagement, and strategic messaging, while modules 1 through 3 cover foundational knowledge, stakeholder mapping, and lobbying strategies. This module emphasizes how to effectively shape public discourse, influence opinion, and amplify campaign impact through various media channels. You will understand how message framing, media relations, and digital advocacy intersect with policy influence. This module is designed to provide extremely voluminous insights into the psychology of persuasion, communication theory, and practical execution of media campaigns, ensuring learners can design impactful, ethical, and measurable advocacy communications. 2. Understanding Media Advocacy 2.1 Definition and Scope. Media advocacy is the strategic use of mass media to advance public policy objectives and influence societal perceptions. It differs from traditional public relations by focusing not just on awareness, but on policy change and systemic impact. 2.2 Objectives of Media Advocacy Shaping Public Opinion, informing and persuading audiences to support specific policy positions. Agenda setting, highlighting issues to capture policymakers and media attention. Mobilizing action, encouraging citizens and stakeholders to participate in advocacy initiatives. Accountability, using media to monitor government actions and promote transparency. 2.3 Channels of Media Advocacy, traditional media, newspapers, radio, television, and magazines. Digital media, social media platforms, blogs, podcasts, and online news portals. Hybrid campaigns, combining traditional and digital channels for maximum reach. 3. Principles of Effective Advocacy Messaging 3.1 Message Framing. Problem definition. Clearly identify the issue, its relevance, and its impact on stakeholders. Evidence. Integration. Use statistics, case studies, and expert opinions to substantiate claims. Values-based framing. Align messages with societal values, ethical norms, and public interest. Clarity and simplicity. Ensure messages are concise, compelling, and easily understood. 3.2 Persuasion Techniques. Ethos. Establish credibility through expertise and authority. Pathos. Appeal to emotions, empathy, and moral sensibilities. Logos. Use logical reasoning, facts, and evidence-based arguments. 3.3 Tailoring messages for audiences, policymakers. Focus on impact, feasibility, and alignment with policy priorities. General public, simplify technical issues, emphasize relevance, and provide actionable steps. Media professionals offer newsworthy angles, human interest stories, and credible sources. 4. Public communication strategies. Effective advocacy requires strategic public communication, which includes 4.1 Media relations, developing relationships with journalists, editors, and media houses, preparing press releases, media kits, and interview briefs, ensuring consistent, accurate, and persuasive messaging across channels. 4.2 Social media advocacy platforms, Facebook, Twitter/X, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. Tactics, viral campaigns, hashtags, infographics, and storytelling. Metrics, tracking engagement, reach, sentiment analysis, and conversion into action. 4.3 Community engagement, town hall meetings, webinars, workshops, and public forums. Grassroots mobilization to generate local support and amplify messages. Feedback loops to understand public perception and adjust messaging. 5. Strategic campaign messaging. 5.1 Campaign objectives. Define clear objectives for each communication initiative. Ensure messaging aligns with overall advocacy and lobbying strategy. 5.2 Message development process, research and analysis. Understand the policy issue, audience, and communication environment. Core message creation, develop central themes and key talking points. Message testing, conduct focus groups, surveys, or pilot campaigns to gauge effectiveness. Dissemination strategy, choose appropriate channels, timing, and frequency for maximum impact. 5.3 Crisis communication. Prepare contingency messages for unexpected events or opposition campaigns. Ensure rapid, factual, and transparent responses to maintain credibility. 6. Monitoring, evaluation, and impact measurement media. Advocacy effectiveness must be quantifiable and accountable. Reach metrics, audience size, impressions, and share of voice. Engagement metrics, comments, likes, shares, and participation rates. Behavioral outcomes, citizen actions, petition signatures, event attendance, policy impact, legislative changes, public statements from officials, or adoption of recommendations. 7. Ethical considerations. Ethical communication ensures integrity and legitimacy. Avoid misinformation, sensationalism, and manipulative tactics. Respect privacy and consent when using stories or testimonials. Promote transparency in sponsorship, funding, and advocacy objectives. Foster inclusivity by representing marginalized voices in messaging. 8. Learning outcomes for Module 4. By the end of Module 4, you will be able to understand the concept and scope of media advocacy in policy influence. Develop effective, persuasive, and evidence-based advocacy messages. Strategically engage traditional and digital media to amplify campaigns. Plan and execute public communication strategies, including social media and community engagement. Monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of advocacy communications. Apply ethical principles in all public messaging and media interactions.